So, very good evening to all respected faculty members, distinguished guests, dear students and professionals. In today's special lecture, I am very much privileged to speak on a highly relevant topic titled Importance of Nurturing Ethics to Employees in the Workplace. In today's competitive business environment, organizations invest heavily in technology, infrastructure, and innovation. However, the greatest asset of any organization remains its people. When employees possess strong ethical values, organizations become more productive, trustworthy, and sustainable. During this session, we will understand what workplace ethics are, why they matter, the role of leadership, how ethical culture can be developed, practical case studies, challenges, and recommendations for creating ethically responsible organizations. Why workplace ethics are considered to be so important? Let us first understand why workplace ethics are taken as an important measure. Workplace ethics refers to the moral principles and standards that guide employees' behavior while performing their professional responsibilities. Ethics create trust between employees, customers, suppliers, and society. An ethical employee demonstrates honesty, punctuality, fairness, accountability, transparency, and respect for others. Organizations with strong ethical cultures experience lower employee turnover, greater customer loyalty, improved teamwork, and higher profitability. Consider companies like Tata Group, their long standing reputation is built upon ethical business practices. Customers trust them because integrity has always been their core value. On the other hand, many organizations have collapsed due to unethical decisions involving fraud, corruption, and financial manipulation. Therefore, ethics are not merely moral obligations, they are strategic business advantages. Let us see some of the basic fundamental core ethical values. Every employee should cultivate certain core ethical values. The first one is integrity, doing the right thing even when nobody is watching. Second is honesty, being truthful in communication and reporting. The third is responsibility, taking ownership of assigned work and accepting accountability. Fourth is respect, valuing colleagues regardless of position, gender, culture, or religion. Fifth one is fairness, making unbiased decision without discrimination. Sixth is confidentiality, protecting organizational information. Finally, professionalism, which tries to maintain discipline, commitment, and continuous learning. Together, these values build an employee's professional character and organizational reputation. Why leadership and work ethics are considered to be a most important asset in workplace. Leadership plays a critical role in shaping organizational ethics. Employees observe leaders much more than they listen to them. If leaders demonstrate honesty, fairness, and accountability, employees naturally follow similar behaviors. Ethical leaders encourage open communication, appreciate transparency, reward ethical conduct, and discourage misconduct. Leaders should create an environment where employees can report unethical practices without having any fear of ambiguity. Organizations should remember that ethical leadership begins from the top and spreads throughout every department. According to the management theorist Peter Drucker rightly said, management is doing things right, leadership is doing the right things. This is the main essence of ethical leadership. How to build an ethical culture in the workplace or in the workplace? Ethics should become a part of organizational culture rather than simply being written in policy manuals. Organizations can build ethical culture through several practices. Initially, establish a clear code of ethics. Next thing, conduct regular ethics training programs. Then, followed by that, encourage transparent communication, reward ethical behavior based on the performance, establish whistleblower protection mechanisms, conduct periodic ethical audits. Finally, the senior management must consistently model ethical behavior. When ethics become a part of everyday work, employees naturally make responsible decisions even under pressure. Let us now discuss the case study. Let us consider a practical example. Suppose an employee discovers that production data has been manipulated to satisfy the customer requirements. The manager asks the employee to remain silent to avoid project delays. Now, the employee faces an ethical dilemma. Should loyalty to the employer, whether the employee has to give loyalty to the manager or the organization. This kind of ethical dilemma will be faced by the employee every now and then. An ethical employee should report the issue through appropriate organizational channels. Although this may appear difficult initially, protecting organizational integrity is more important than protecting individual mistakes. Many major corporate scandals around the world began because employees remained silent despite knowing unethical practices. What are the common benefits of ethical workplace? Ethical workplace generate numerous benefits. Organizations enjoy stronger customer confidence. Employees experience greater job satisfaction and motivation. Teamwork becomes more effective because trust increases. Conflicts reduce significantly. Decision making becomes more transparent. Legal risk decreases. Brand reputation improves. Investors prefer organization with ethical governance. Society benefits because ethical organization contribute responsibly towards economic development and environment sustainability. Ultimately, ethics create long-term organizational success. So, what are the future challenges in maintaining ethics in the workplace? Despite recognizing its importance, organizations face many ethical challenges. Employees may experience pressure to meet unrealistic targets. Personal financial interest may create conflicts of interest. Corruption, bribery, favoritism, discrimination, and misuse of company resources remain significant concern. Rapidly growing technological tools like artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and data privacy have new ethical issues. So, as an employee, we need to have the skills to learn this new technology in order to rightly handle all ethical issues. Global recognition also face cultural differences regarding ethical expectations. Therefore, ethics require continuous reinforcement rather than one-time training. Before I complete the special lecture session, I would like to give some recommendations to all the employees to various departments, both education as well as industry professionals. Organizations should integrate ethics into job recruitment, induction training to the employees, fair performance appraisal, and leadership development. So the top management must show sincerity and seriousness in imparting workplace ethics in job recruitment as well as nurturing the employee growth through induction cum training, then appreciating the achievements of the employee by fair performance appraisal and promoting them to the top level, say leadership development. Even educational institutions should include ethics education in engineering management and professional programs. Managers should recognize ethical behavior publicly. Employees should continuously reflect upon their values before making important decisions. Ethics should not be viewed as a restriction but as a foundation for sustainable success. Remember that knowledge provides competence, skills provide capability, but ethics provide credibility. A truly successful professional is not judged only by his or her achievements, but also by integrity. So, as I conclude this presentation, I would like to leave you with a meaningful thought. Character is built by choices we make every day. Every ethical decision contributes to a stronger organization and a better society. Let us all commit ourselves to nurturing ethics in our workplaces, inspiring integrity in our teams, and becoming professionals who are respected not only for what we achieve, but also for how we achieve it. So, with this above message, I thank each and everyone for your kind attention. We will meet in the next upcoming special lecture series. Thank you all.